did it. Lonnie did it. He got the sound going.
Eventually. It happened eventually.
He showed up 42 minutes late. He got the sound going.
I showed up with all the shit.
He got the... That's not the point. He got the visuals going.
I showed up with all the shit,
It was a long time
people.
coming, but we got here, y'all. And that's what really matters here.
I showed up with all the shit.
It don't matter what you showed up with. I showed up with the venue.
You can't show up with the venue.
No, well, I had the
you
venue.
Didn't bring the venue.
But the venue is attached to me and my name.
I don't know. I think I could probably.
I mean, we have venues. My couch is just as good as this couch.
Hey, I like the venue. I'm just saying we're here now. We are.
That's what matters. That we've made it.
All right. So this is. We'll give him about 10 or 15.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Cool. So how you doing?
I'm doing, man. I'm doing.
No, ain't no. I'm doing. That sound like a story's attached.
I'm
to
really upset about OBJ and this little pregnancy, man.
I'm
not gonna
leave
lie.
that man alone. Why do you think? Why are you upset?
I'm upset for multiple reasons. When did we become such a baby mama culture? Why is that all we do now? We really not gonna get married before we have kids no more? Is that what we're gonna do now?
Oh shit. We gonna talk about marriage?
If that's what the culture is doing, I just want to know why everyone's cool being a baby mama and nobody wants to get married, or no one's getting married, or men aren't initiating marriage. I don't know how you flip and dip and reverse it, but why is it not happening?
It's just not as important as it used to be.
But how?
Here's how and why. But you gotta understand, marriage is just a big business. Is the church that it's attached to, that is the wedding dress place that it's attached to, the fucking ring place, the flower place. Like all this shit is a business now. It ain't like it used to be where two motherfuckers love each other. They go over Big Mama house, hop over broom.
I'm dead.
Married.
Big Mama's house.
This is now. It is a mega billion-dollar industry, and young folks are not as traditional as your grandparents. If two motherfuckers like each other, they gonna like each other. They don't need to get married to see if they like each other. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I do agree with this. I agree with the part of it. It is a business. You're right. Marriage is definitely a business. But if you about to have kids with someone, that's the biggest business. You guys are making the biggest investment into a person.
So
why wouldn't you be married?
Does not being married make you a bad parent?
No, by no means.
Okay. Does not being
Does it provide
married,
some stability that you wouldn't be able to provide if you were a baby mama? Yes.
You don't, but just because two people aren't married don't mean that the child is going to be unstable or the life is going to be.
By no means. But does it provide more stability?
Think about it. You can go to Vegas and a motherfucker dressed like Elvis and Michael Jackson get married. And that's legit.
This is the part that I be talking about. This is the part, right? So it is a business. You're right. Two people have to come with their assets and agree that they're equally yoked or equally have the same, whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
And decide they're going to sit down. We're going to make it legal. We're going to put our assets together so that when we do have kids, in the case of children, we do have that stability, that home. Now, I get that we're not necessarily a traditional. As a millennial, I'm not traditional, right? I'm the first 420 pothead mom out here. That's not something they were doing back in the day. I get that. But I think we can all say our friends who have married parents are a lot different than our friends who do not have married parents, who have single parent, mom parent. Like that's their household. Those are two different situations for those kids, right? Different outcomes.
It depends.
Can we agree on that?
No, because I know successful people in both realms, and
there's successful people in both realms, but what about the stability it provides the child?
But marriage doesn't necessarily provide stability. Marriage provides last name and a piece of paper from the justice of the peace. If these two people love each other and they solid, a ring is not going to define that bond. But if you love each other
and you're solid, why wouldn't you get married? Why would it be?
Because not everybody thinks it's a big deal. Not everybody thinks the institute of marriage is a big deal.
But even with the celebrities, even with the athletes, even with these people who do have so much at risk, right? Like with the Brittany Renners, is that her name? Brittany Renners of the world running around here and stuff. Like, why wouldn't you want to be with somebody and make sure you two are solid? But wasn't he married
to her before she left?
No, they were engaged.
That's on the way.
It's on the way, but it's not the marriage. Because if you guys were engaged and y'all would have broke it off, and you didn't have a kid, when y'all broke it off at engagement, that would have been it. Now y'all got a kid, she a baby mama, and you paying child support.
Right, but if they were married and they got divorced, and now he's paying alimony and child support.
I mean,
see, that's the thing. If she's gonna go, she's gonna go.
If he gonna go, he
The
gonna go.
jury ain't gonna keep you.
But I feel like when the process of courting, maybe that's what the deeper issue is, right? The process of courting, the process of getting to know each other, the process of doing all of that to even make the decision if you guys want to be together forever before you bring a life into your relationship. I think that's the part where I'm like, dang, we're not doing that no more.
Well, see,
we just hooking up.
Yeah.
We just having kids.
Your generation.
We just shacking.
Yeah, y'all instant gratification kids. And if you take a motherfucker 100 millionaire or a super mega millionaire, his instant gratification shit is going to be through the roof because he has the world at his fingertips. So he doesn't have to court. The internet has shrunken the world. So he knows all the available ladies that he like in his area. Whereas back in my day.
Oh, Lord, back in the day.
You just knew
what's this, the 70s?
The girls
the
in the neighborhood. Don't hate. You knew the girls in the neighborhood. And if you went to the movies, you saw another girl from another neighborhood and some shit like that. Now, you have access to everybody. You have access to it all.
Well, because the internet.
Yeah, but imagine being a millionaire superstar wide receiver and it's raining coochie all over you. And you have the money and you can afford everything you want.
I feel like I would want to protect myself even more. I feel like I'd rather be a LeBron than be a Tristan.
Right, but these guys don't care.
Oh my God, why don't anyone care?
I don't know. I never had enough money to not care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's $100 million. That's the.
It's like what the dollar amount is, where people are just like, nah, wing it. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, let's just swing it.
Let's just swing and see.
You know, because I mean, the chick's pretty, but that's all you know. I mean,
it's just ooh. I mean, aside from Obi just being so fine, right? And I don't want to see him go off
his
the market.
His ass ain't gone nowhere if they ain't married. He just got somebody
for
pregnant.
him to.
You don't want him to have Becky pregnant.
It's just different layers of this that does not make me happy. And I'm not against interracial couples. Like, get it going. My best friend has my interracial nephew. It's cool. I'm not upset with this. But why?
That's what he
OBJ,
like.
why you do that to us? We were hoping you'd be on the team, on the squad, on the black love side. Come over here, baby.
Man,
I am single.
See, Kanye said, you stay right, girl. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
Lord Jesus. He got her pregnant. She's uberly pregnant.
Yeah, she's
not
pretty
even like a little razzle dazzle 3 months. She is pregnant.
And he right there with her, so you know he care enough. He's showing her off, showing the baby bump off.
But
so,
it's the same thing with like even the Nick Cannon situation.
But
them baby mamas.
But Nick Cannon off the break, he telling you he is trying to be fruitful and multiply. But if he's up front though, right? Look, I just want a bunch of babies by a bunch of beautiful young women or whatever he gonna say.
I mean, at that point, if those ladies make the decision to go ahead and bust it wide and let that be what it is, then that's what they decided, right?
And so, you know, his kid's gonna be taken care of regardless of how he feels about marriage.
I mean, have you seen the Nick Cannon show? Do you know he has a TV show?
I don't pay no attention.
Nick Cannon has a talk show on Fox. I watch it every day. Don't judge me.
I don't. I'm not judging you. I have no idea what Nick Cannon does at all. Ever.
Well, let me inform you. Because I Googled it and I had to know how he's surviving. Because I got to know how other people.
He is a hustler. All I know is he is a supreme hustler.
He has the Wildin' Out show going. He has his show on the Fox network, the day TV show. People actually sit and listen to this man talk.
Hey, there you go.
And he has great hosts. Angela Yee was on there.
See? It's an audience for everybody.
How you Angela Yee on here, Nick Cannon? She belongs to the Breakfast Club. You don't belong here.
Hey,
she over there doing the rumor report on his show.
Hey, he was trying to see if she was trying to be baby mama number. Look, he was shoot his shot. Like, look
Funny
here, baby.
part was one of the co-hosts were out there the other day was like, which baby mama would you marry? And he was like, whoever the next baby mama is.
Yeah. That just lets you know.
This baby mama culture is not it.
Well, I don't think it's a. I guess if you guys want to call it something.
Even Kylie, you and Travis on Kid 2, no ring. Courtney, 4 kids, no ring with Scott. Now she married to Travis. About to get married to Travis.
But look at that shit. It goes to show you. Even if they was married, if they was going to be divorced, they were going to be divorced.
Why have kids? Is it just me who's like, why have kids whom I'm not going to be with forever? Is it the single mom and me? Is it because I have a 6-year-old without a husband, and that's why I'm like, ooh, sugar, no, couldn't be me.
The world the world is different. Do I think 2-parent homes are better? Hell yeah, you know. But not every crappy kid is the product of a single parent, a failed thing.
No, by no means. I
You
have
know,
plenty of
it's
crappy
serial
friends
killers.
who have married parents and don't know what to do with their lives and
Right,
can't make a
'cause
decision and
the
are barely
married
surviving.
the married motherfuckers have been lying and
Yeah,
cheating and bullshit.
they're just waiting for their
time.
moms to kill off, or dads to kill off, so they can get some retirement money. I hate to say it.
It's a people thing. I think good people, good genuine people, are going to make good parents. You're going to whether
But why
you go
not get
down
married, y'all. Why are we the generation that's making this okay? Is this gonna backfire?
because the wool has been pulled from over your eyes, because that shit is all a facade. Think about it. You got married women at home passing out, taking all these fucking pills. Goddamn.
I mean, I guess it really comes down to having the right partner, right? Because there's plenty of married women who feel like they're single parent moms still.
It's just it got to be like, you got to be on the same team. You got to be on the same. And then if you want to get a ring, fuck it, get a ring.
But if you're on, and that's why I'm saying, why not start there? Why aren't we starting there? Why aren't we starting like,
it's
let's
a
make sure we're
formality
team.
now.
Let's make sure we want to get married. Make sure we really fuck
Right,
with each
but
other.
marriage is a
Before I bust it down and drop
a
this
form-
placenta for you.
Listen, motherfuckers is fucking.
Listen,
And-
we have too many options in 2021, borderline 2022. We got Plan Bs.
Hey, and
We
some
got-
other shit. Hey, it's
We got IUDs.
it's
We
up
got
to y'all
Nuva rings.
it's
we
up to
got
y'all if the baby comes.
Flexi whatevers.
It's up to y'all if the baby.
We got
comes.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's still options.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't live in Texas. If you're in Texas, your options are very slim. But
That's all you doing.
the
out
other
there.
49 states,
Yeah.
we got options.
But ain't nobody trying to exercise those options.
And maybe that's where I'm just confused. I don't know. The
There's
baby
no-
mama culture
there's
ain't
no
for me. I'm already
rules.
part of it, unfortunately.
There's no rules. Everyone, because before there was a defined picture of what happiness was. Parent, 2 kids, dog, white picket fence. You have a
Which
job.
Your 2.34 kids.
Right. You have a job that pays a livable wage where the mom can stay home. The kids can go off to school.
That's not even a thing no more.
That's what I'm saying.
That's dead.
But that is your grandparents, and that shit just trickled down. You gotta think about it.
Oof.
Through the 60s and 70s, all the shit that happened to our community alone, but just people in general, everybody, ain't nobody buying the bullshit, because marriage is a big business. Even in the church, you gotta pay to rent the church. You gotta slide the pastor one of them Presbyterian handshakes with a little couple $100 in there. He got to sign a slip. It's like $35. Do that
Gotta
shit
do a
$1,000.
the premarital counseling if
all
they
that
wanted you to
shit.
swing that.
And
I mean, it's just.
But see the framework around it. It ain't as simple, and it's no longer.
But that's why
about,
marriage has become such a fantasy for women, though, because of this.
right, and that's why the fantasy is ruined, because you can go to Vegas and go or you can go if you. Here's my thing.
Take my leg if we're going to Vegas.
If a motherfucker,
Like, just take it, bro. I don't need it.
if you want to get married and that's all you care about, it costs $35.
Okay, well, I'm a bougie bitch, and you got me fucked up.
See?
Because let me tell you how much my wedding's gonna cost.
Exactly.
We got a minimum $35K.
No, marriage
No.
costs $35. You
Proper
talking about
wedding.
the wedding? See, that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit, and that's
This
why.
is what I feel. I feel like if you really love someone, if you guys are really on the same page, you guys are really partners, you know this is the person you're going to be with through thick and thin, when shit gets rough, when shit gets tough, because that's the part that no one wants to ever talk about, right? When your nigga ain't got a job because he sprained his ankle at work, are you going to still hold it down, sugar?
Yeah, but see, that's assuming.
So with that,
so you need a ring for that.
I'm not saying you need a ring. Me, Keishelle Denise Campbell, needs a ring for that.
Okay.
Minimum.
Okay.
I'm not saying the big old wedding for that though. If my man can't afford a wedding, for sure we'll do something small. We'll keep it real justice of the peace like. But I don't date that caliber of male, nor am I that caliber of female.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, at the core of it, marriage, if that is the goal, you talking about all the Hallmark shit, $35,000 to say you love somebody in front of a bunch of motherfuckers who will judge your dress, judge your food,
Look,
judge your music.
work out 5 days a week. The dress will look.
Listen,
fab.
I'm
The
just
cheeks will
somebody
be,
gonna have something to say.
mwah.
Somebody gonna have something to say. Listen, somebody. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm like, if I would
I
rather
feel
get
like if it's the right person, like I said, justice of the peace can definitely be an arrangement. If that's what's in our budget, we rather take $35K and put it towards a house, take $35K and put it in savings
or a business,
or whatever the case may be, right? Whatever you guys have decided your purpose in your relationship is, by all means. But I just want to know why we can't get to the justice of the peace in this culture now. That's the sad part. Everybody just want to be baby mamas.
Listen, don't nobody care about that shit.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
You know what I see?
I feel my
store,
ancestors turning around in their graves. Like, we used to at least jump the broom.
But they had it because it was a survival thing.
It's a survival thing now.
It's no long. Back then you needed, because women weren't allowed to do shit.
That's true.
So she needed to latch on, not necessarily latch, but she needed to partner. No,
you needed a partner. You needed a man to be respectable.
And let me tell you, motherfucker working 16, 18 hours a day, he need to come home to a woman he tired. He need to come home to a piece of chicken, the hot water so he can soak in that shit, because he got to get up at 6 hours and do that shit all over again. You need it.
You did.
The work week is
but even
barely
now,
8.
You would think now we would need it more just because of the cost of living. Like, think about how much more things cost now. But you need 2 incomes in a household.
But this is why you got folks staying home till they early to mid 30s. Motherfuckers ain't going nowhere.
That would be smart.
And that's okay, because there's a single parent somewhere who's like, shit, I don't want my baby going nowhere. My baby fine right here in this room.
And those men, Lord, and all the ladies out there, we all know what those men end up being.
What?
Moochers. The niggas who want to stay with their mom as long as possible and then want to move into you and act like you their mama still.
Women stay home long too. Stop blaming, like saying.
Whose mama let them stay home?
I was out the house at 17. So
I know a lot of women's moms put them out as soon as possible.
Right, but that's wrong. Like, if you're not ready to be into the world,
for sure.
that creates broken relationships and shit just as much as anything. You send somebody out to the world.
What you were talking about, where a woman feels like she needs a man. It creates that at a very young age.
Or it creates, I don't need shit.
Yeah, and then that's even worse, because you got to break that.
Right, because it's one extreme to the next. Either you're too needy or you don't need shit. Both of those are headaches for a normal guy.
Yeah,
like, that shit is a headache. They have somebody up under you all the time, and they have separation issues and shit like that. And even though you ain't got nothing to do with it, it's like, shawty, what the fuck, man? You know, I'm tired. Been wrestling with these white folks all day. I gotta come home and
I wake up, you're here. I go to bed,
you squeezing the shit out of me. I just walked in the door. You know what I mean?
Ask me how my day was. I didn't even get to think about my day yet.
Yeah, I'm still in the motherfucker. Ask me tomorrow. The day is still going. Like, it's 11:50.
I'm just tired of seeing the baby mamas.
Everything is being redefined, and you're gonna have to let go of some of the old traditional ideas.
Maybe I still hold out hope for the traditional. Just a little bit. I hold a little bit of hope for some of the traditional things.
Motherfuckers want to get married, right?
Yes.
Motherfuckers don't. You just gotta find a motherfucker who want to get married. Ooh, and then you gotta like them enough to get married.
Some man telling me that's not a goal. That's wild.
My goal is to take care of my family, make sure there's enough money for a few generations to make sure they straight while I'm
But wouldn't you want to do that with someone who's willing to do the same thing? Why? What? That's both of our goal.
My goal.
But what? And
see,
this is where marriage is different, I guess.
You speaking French is like we. You just say you didn't want to be. You didn't want to be with somebody.
That's your girl. That's your goal, right? That's right. Cool.
But my goal benefits the group.
Well, if the group ain't with the same goal, then what the hell?
Well, then they gotta get the fuck on.
Oh my God.
My group is on the same goal. We around this motherfucker hustling, trying to stack some money. Get from one of these you know. But you got other things you can, like, there's other things. I mean, you don't have to get justice of the peace or down to married. There's other ways couples can show unity and solidarity. You know what I mean? Not everybody's
but why does it gotta be the babies? Why is it the babies? We don't need to have babies.
What's wrong with having a baby?
There ain't nothing wrong with having a baby, but if you don't want to be with me forever, why would we have a baby? That's an 18-year sentence plus. That's just like a marriage. We could at least be 18 years married.
Here's the thing about forever. We all think we want to be with somebody forever until we realize who the fuck they are.
And that's why I say, why aren't we taking the time? Why?
So how long does you think it takes you to realize
I'm
you don't
glad
want to
you
be with
asked, Lonnie.
somebody.
I've Googled this a couple of times, actually.
Okay.
It says it takes an average of 3 to 4 years for you to know someone completely. The first 1 to 2 years, you meet the representative. You know who that person is.
That shit like 6 months.
Depending upon what kind of bitch you fuck with, it is 6 months. I know for me, it's like 30 days. I'm like, all right, bro, let's get you broken in here. Let's get
I cuss, I fart,
let's
drink
get to
beer.
it, homie. I'm not trying to do all this. Let's
Right.
get to who you are. But most people, it's a year to 2 years.
Okay.
And then what? The another 1 to 2 years, you go really get to know who the real person is.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's go ahead and get this going. Do you fuck with me forever or not? Why are we having babies in 4 years within 4 years of knowing each other? You don't even know somebody. I don't think I knew my daddy until I had a kid.
According to the studies, but see, kids change shit. Moving in changes shit.
But
Marriage changes shit. Like
all that shit.
all that
changes
shit changed. So right, so it could be pie in the sky, and then you cross one of those obstacles and shit get different. Or you could be married and you can have you a kid and something can
And
happen.
that's why it's called "Till Death Do Us Part" because it is going to change and you
That
still
shit
ride, nigga.
it was made up
You better be in this
in
car
the church.
and ride till these wheels fall off. Or the radiator gives out, or the transmission blows. Whatever you want to say is gonna happen to this car we in. We riding
Yeah, see.
till death do us part. If I kill you, you kill me, or the kids take us out.
But see, that no longer holds because the world is so different. You don't need.
Because the world's, I'll say it, because the world's so fickle. Because the world's so fickle, and everybody just thinks life is Instagram.
No, it's just this generation.
It's hard work.
Is instant gratification.
Ugh.
Spoiled ass kids.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? So once y'all done with some shit, y'all done with some shit. Once you over some shit, you over some shit. And motherfuckers get married and be over that shit.
And then there's motherfuckers who don't get married and still over the shit.
Yeah, not everybody want that shit. So what if I want kids and I can afford to take care of the whole shit, and I don't want to be harassed by the.
But no, what, sir.
But
Your
I'm just
body
saying,
can't do it.
like now that, like I think men and women belong together, but now that we don't have to be together, motherfuckers are waiting till the last minute.
But we're getting back to a point, just the way society is, where we do have to be together because it does take 2 incomes now.
It takes
Who
2
buying
incomes.
a $550,000 house in Phoenix off of 1 income? Point me in the direction where he is. I want to date him.
See.
Where is he located?
Nope.
The rest of us,
let him
normal
hide.
people,
Let him hide. Yeah, we know. But
it takes 2 of us, so that's even more
but a
reason to get
motherfucker
married.
will struggle in peace, then cohabitate in a disruptive environment. And
that's
sometimes
respectable.
And sometimes you don't feel like you don't realize your environment is just, disruptive until you add new
Until you
things.
do, yeah.
Because a baby. How some people are about their babies, how some people.
Well, kids, I feel like kids definitely, at least in my experience, I can only speak to from my experience. I feel like whatever issues were in the relationship, once a kid got into it, it definitely like highlighted those issues. Like, this is a big issue over here, sugar. You can't act like this ain't over here no more. That's even more reason why I'm like, why wouldn't you make sure you are secure with your partner? You guys are married. You guys are good. Y'all are solid before. Okay, let's stop using protection and accidentally get pregnant. Like, that's like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that?
Motherfuckers get comfortable and them rubbers fly off.
Oh,
I'm just telling you what it
motherfuckers
is.
get reckless.
Motherfuckers get comfortable.
Motherfuckers get reckless.
Motherfuckers get to going steady and exclusive.
Exclusive, ladies, if you don't know this, exclusive is a loophole men use to not make you their girlfriend. There's no such thing as exclusive. Let's exclusively date. We exclusively dating.
Women started that shit. Guys don't give we don't want no title. We didn't come up with no damn titles. No title was our title.
You can't get the cat if you don't want to put a title on that.
Listen. This is our title. What this shit costs? What these lights? What these bills cost?
And that's what's so
what
sad.
the groceries
Like,
cost?
niggas think money just the money.
It ain't the money. We gonna come in and take care of shit.
Take care of. If you are willing to make that financial investment, why wouldn't you want to put a title on it? Because what if multiple guys were making that investment?
Because
if
she's being solid,
what if you being pimp city girl style?
If she's solid and we got that vibe, I shouldn't have to be like. I shouldn't have to.
If you're solid and you got that vibe, that's your woman.
Right.
So just put the title on it.
Okay, she's my woman. I'm fine with that.
Oh Lord, is there a difference between my woman and my girlfriend? Am I missing something?
I don't know. If we're in a relationship, we're in a fucking relationship. I don't
know. Exclusive and relationship are two different things.
see. Exclusive. Y'all just exclusively fucking each other.
Exactly.
Oh, we called that fuck buddies in my day.
No. You see, there's levels to this now. You got to come over to.
I have no business.
You to 2021. You've been
I
out
have
the game
no
for a couple
business
years.
over there, so I'm gonna stay.
You've been out the game for a couple years.
I'm gonna stay taken and out of the way like I am.
You stay out the way.
Yeah,
the rest of us single folks. It is single. It is dating. There is F buddies. There's exclusive. Then there's girlfriend. Then there's fiance. Then there's wife.
Damn, you gotta go through all that.
Oh yes, nigga, we be going through hurdles just to get to a girlfriend.
You know why though? This motherfucking computer right here.
I know because
Nigga, go in and see every
I can go on Instagram, Pornhub, what you porn, what other sites are there?
Everything.
Y'all can find whatever flavor you want of the month.
But and see that's what I'm saying.
We got Hinge.
It's
Tinder.
the dating market is oversaturated, and by default, it makes all of those other things like whatever.
So you're saying I should take up my whole marriage issue with Tinder? Shout out to Tinder. If y'all want to sponsor, I'm with it.
Here's the thing, right?
It's not fair.
No, whoever said life was fair, whoever said any of this shit was fair.
I'm tired of this.
You just gotta listen. You gotta get
All
out
I
here.
want is a 3.5 carat radiant cut ring.
Do you understand how much that shit costs? Coming from somebody who works in the jewelry business all day long.
I'll take a moissanite. I'll take
You
a moissanite.
better not never put no damn
I'll take
moissanite
a
on your hand.
moissanite.
No, you won't. You can get a 3.5 for like $30.
Yeah, let's get it going. I see.
I'll buy you one of those.
reasonable.
Wait till I see you, and then you can find a dude, hide it in his house.
I am a reasonable lady. If you take $35K and put it towards the house, I'll take a moissanite.
Jeez. Yeah, no, not
You
around.
gotta have
here.
balance.
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 Yeah. Oh, you just want the ring, huh? And then you shake somebody's hand who got on the real ring.
We
And
got a lot of baby mamas out here, guys, and I wish the best for everybody.
I mean,
because I know as a baby mama, when you're a baby mama, niggas can leave. Niggas can get up and leave, and then you just the baby mama.
Stop it. It's a baby, but women are scared of baby daddies too.
Yeah, I would never date one. I mean, I have, and I just wouldn't do it again.
Right. See how hypocritical that is?
Oh, no, it is, but women are crazy. You know that.
Whole damn child.
You know they're crazy.
Yes.
Okay. So as a female, if I know I'm crazy, and I know there's women out here who are crazier than me, why would I go out here dating a man who's attached to a woman already?
So
That's insane.
what do you think a man is thinking who he may not want to date a woman?
That is completely his right. If you as a man don't want to date a woman with kids, I
So here's
personally
the
think
thing.
that's the smartest thing to do.
At a certain age, everybody got some motherfucking kids. So once you cross that 34, 35, motherfuckers got kids. And so
But
you have
most
to
of the
adjust
time-
what you want. Now, when you young, you in your 20s, you can fuck around. And you can be cocky about who you want to date. But as that hourglass starts emptying, there's more dirt on the bottom than on the top.
Old head Lonnie right now, y'all.
Hey,
What's
more dirt on the bottom than is on the top, you got to make some changes. You got to adjust some things. You could be like, okay, maybe one
Your dreams
kid.
no longer come true. It's just survival at that point.
Yeah, at this
Whoever's
time, it's
nice
like
and pretty and only got one kid, we'll take it then.
Look, you got at least half of your teeth. Shit, can you make soup?
You got something?
Yeah, what you bringing to the table?
You got some birth control
Got
too?
food
Oh,
stamp
yeah.
card.
Damn.
Let's work.
Nuh-uh.
Let's work.
Lord Jesus, no.
Niggas trying to eat.
No. I can say from experience, baby mamas and baby daddies are two totally different things. My baby daddy lives in a different state. He's not crazy. Well, because he lives in a different state, right?
Right. So you don't get to see him all the time.
I don't got to deal with that at all. Like, if I don't want to deal with it, I just don't answer my phone. Keep it pushing. Like, do what
Yeah.
I
See,
gotta do.
lucky you.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Then you got baby mamas, though. Baby mamas,
Because women don't play about their kids.
they do not play about their kids.
And
They'll
no
throw a
ass.
brick through your
Good-
windshield.
good
They'll pull up to your
mothers.
house.
Yeah, good
They'll
parents.
write on Facebook, Twitter. You'll get dogged out on social media. You don't even know a girl's talk. You don't even know who she is. She
Good
just talk about
parents.
you.
Yeah, good parents don't fuck around about their kids.
That's wild.
But hey, it's niggas. It's good men with kids who don't fuck around about their kids. See, I just
I feel
y'all
like
make it
those
so.
are those are far and in between.
But it's out there though. You know.
I've met 3. I'm
see,
28,
you got
and I've met 3.
you got to switch dating pools.
No.
You got to
The
get out
dating
of.
pool out here is
It got pee in it.
it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Black women dating in Arizona is a trash experience.
It is not.
Oh, you gonna do this tonight, Lonnie? You
No,
gonna
we
sit
not.
there
We
and
going
lie like
home.
that.
We just test this damn software out tonight.
We gonna test it out tonight. But just know that was some bullshit you just said.
We'll put a pin in that.
You can test out the bullshit, but I know it's still bullshit.
It used to be.
No, it is.
It's enough of us now.
You got to think about what kind of men are coming out here, right? You got people from like the hood of hoods coming out here.
It's other folks coming out here too.
Where?
And it's women coming out from the hood.
Have you seen East Coast black people come out here? You run into a lot of East Coast black people, or do you run into a lot of Midwest Southern?
It's like 11 of us.
Exactly. And I don't care what anybody says. And you listen, at me, talk shit, whatever.
Better not. I know what you're finna say.
I'm going to say it.
Go
I
ahead.
don't care. See me in the streets. East Coast black people are superior.
Oh, okay. I'm with that.
Okay.
I thought you were about to talk shit about the West Coast.
Southern black people.
Stop it.
I'm not.
No, it's nothing as
Like I
people
said,
on
at me,
every
I don't
coast.
care. At me.
It's ain't shit folks
Underscore
on.
call her Key.
on
Thoughts
every-
of Key.
Look,
do what
look.
you got to do.
It's
But
ain't-
let me tell you, the black people on the East Coast, those are dateable.
Not all. Not all.
Most.
I
The ones that
see.
are coming out here from Detroit,
Hey,
Chicago,
shout out to the D. Shout
Wichita.
out to Chi-Town. Shout out to Ken.
okay?
Leave them folks alone,
Nope,
man.
I'm not. I'm gonna say it.
Them
'Cause
good
I've dated
people,
men
they
from all
can-
those places.
They can cook.
Those they can cook.
They cook good.
They can cook. They can scam.
They can
move
dance.
some boats.
Yeah.
They can do a lot of things. But what they can't do,
Is date accordingly.
date.
Date properly.
they cannot date. properly.
Don't do my people like that. They throw some
I'm
hell
not-
of
I
a
don't-
parties,
listen, they're
all
fun.
black
They
parties.
got the clubs popping, the
Yeah,
house
but that's
parties
where they at
popping,
right now.
All that. Don't try to court.
You can't court a motherfucker who partying all the time, unless, of course, you party all the time.
Which brings me to Arizona party culture. Like, that's what we got out here, guys.
Yeah, but that is, it's folks everywhere. You're gonna have to just
Wish I
adjust.
had a trash button. So I can just push trash.
Oh, we'll have a
I
trash
just wanna
button
push
next time we do this. We'll
It's
have a
trash. It's trash.
Stop it. You're not that good. I'm going home. You're not gonna
You
have me
done?
out here all the time. Yeah, we gonna go home.
You
Let's-
done messing with
Yeah, this is where we get off.
All right, we're done.
All right, LōKē podcast. We talk to y'all later.